Clarkson's farm star heading for Australia, Kaleb Cooper swapping Chipping Norton for Aussie outback. In a surprise move, Clarkson's farm star Kaleb Cooper is heading down under as he swaps Chipping Norton for the Australian outback. He is the breakout star of hit Amazon Prime Video show Clarkson's Farm, but Kaleb Cooper is walking away from Diddley Squat Farm and heading down under. The farm manager is set to swap his beloved Chipping Norton for the vast Australian outback in a brand new show. The 27-year-old is to feature in the new Prime Video series exploring farming practices in Australia. Usually found in the rolling Oxfordshire countryside, Kaleb will journey across the globe to immerse himself in a new culture, exploring how farmers operate under different climates. The 4-part series, which has the working title Kaleb Down Under, follows the farming contractor as he embarks on a trip to one of the world's biggest farming markets. Kaleb said, "I spend most of my time with the most traveled man in the world, so I got brave and booked my first ever flight to see what all the fuss was about. Australia, here I come. And Australia, you'll be gaining a new farmer for a couple of months as I discover if I can make my farming contracting business go international." In 2024, Kaleb made his furthest trip from home so far, taking his The World According to Kaleb Live tour to Scotland. The farming contractor became a fan favorite on Jeremy Clarkson's Prime Video series and is often seen growing frustrated as he teaches the former Top Gear star about farming practices. Cooper and Clarkson attended the National Television Awards earlier this year when Clarkson's Farm scooped the Factual Entertainment Award. Filming of Kaleb's new series will begin this autumn. Tara Urer, head of Northern Europe Originals, Amazon MGM Studios said, "Kaleb Cooper has won our hearts with his no-nonsense farming wisdom and unmistakable charm. Seeing him swap his beloved Chipping Norton for the vast Australian outback promises brilliant entertainment as he encounters farming on a whole new scale. We're proud to bring this next chapter of Kaleb's journey to Prime Video." Clarkson's Farm star Kaleb Cooper heads down under for solo series. Kaleb Cooper, the breakout star of Clarkson's Farm, is leaving his beloved Chipping Norton behind to tackle agriculture on a massive scale in his first solo adventure with Prime Video. The farming contractor, known for his straight-talking wit and devotion to the Cotswolds, will front a 4-part series titled Kaleb Down Under, working title. The program will see him travel to Australia for the first time, where he will swap the small fields of Oxfordshire for vast farms stretching thousands of acres. Kaleb admitted that traveling doesn't come naturally to him but said the chance to test himself in one of the world's largest farming markets was irresistible. "I spend most of my time with the most traveled man in the world, so I got brave and booked my first ever flight to see what all the fuss was about. Australia, here I come," he said. "And Australia, you'll be gaining a new farmer for a couple of months as I discover if I can make my farming contracting business go international." The series will follow Kaleb as he meets Australian farmers, immerses himself in local culture and gets to grips with unfamiliar challenges. Viewers can expect to see him taking on grueling farm work under tough conditions, from searing heat to long days in the outback, with blisters, burns, backaches and all. Tara Urer, head of Northern Europe Originals at Amazon MGM Studios, said the show will capture Kaleb's unique mix of humor and no-nonsense insight. "Kaleb Cooper has won our hearts with his no-nonsense farming wisdom and unmistakable charm. Seeing him swap his beloved Chipping Norton for the vast Australian outback promises brilliant entertainment as he encounters farming on a whole new scale." Since launching in 2021, Clarkson's Farm has become one of Prime Video's most watched UK originals, praised for its mix of humor, grit and insight into rural life. The series has drawn critical acclaim and a devoted fanbase, turning Kaleb, once a little-known farm contractor, into a household name and voice for British farming. Filming for Kaleb Down Under will begin this autumn. While fans wait, they can catch Kaleb in Clarkson's Farm Series 1 to 4, already available on Prime Video. He will also return alongside Jeremy Clarkson and the team for Series 5 of Clarkson's Farm, expected next year. Clarkson's Farm breakout star Kaleb Cooper confirms new move as Prime Video show goes on break. Australia, here I come. Kaleb Cooper is set to front a brand new Amazon Prime Video series while Clarkson's Farm reportedly takes a break. The farmer rose to fame as part of Jeremy Clarkson's show, which sees the Top Gear presenter attempt to run his farm in the Cotswolds. While fans eagerly await news on the 5th season, Kaleb's solo show has finally been revealed, and filming is set to begin later this year. Kaleb Down Under is a 4-part series that will see the TV personality take his first solo trip to Australia, with cameras documenting the chaos. A synopsis reads, "Throughout his journey, Kaleb will meet his Australian peers and immerse himself in the local culture while exploring how farmers operate in this challenging environment. And it's no holiday. Kaleb won't shy away from the gritty realities of farm work while he's out there: blisters, burns, backaches, and all. In a statement, Kaleb expressed his excitement to be traveling further afield than his hometown of Chipping Norton. "I spend most of my time with the most traveled man in the world, so I got brave and booked my first ever flight to see what all the fuss was about. Australia, here I come," he began. "And Australia, you'll be gaining a new farmer for a couple of months as I discover if I can make my farming contracting business go international." It comes after it was announced that the show would be taking a break for a while, now that filming on Season 5 has wrapped. In his column for The Sun, Clarkson wrote, "Are we carrying on? Well, we've sent the cameras away to give us a break from that side of things for a while. But yup, Kaleb's out there now in his tractor, and after I've finished writing this, I'll be joining him." The show goes on.